Now, I will say the likeness is good, but it's like 99%.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Collecting Brothers. I'm John. This is Josh. Let's go ahead and jump into some toy news. Marvel Legends had their fan stream. It was a doozy of a show here. Let's go ahead and get into it. First up, we're getting the wave 2 of the Deadpool and Wolverine figures. First up is Cassandra Nova, and you gotta have Cassandra, right? She's the main baddie. She's the main villain in that movie, and I think they did a good job on this, man. This effect piece is incredible. I love that. Now, they just give you the head, but who doesn't have a suit body that this guy can get thrown on? And then you're good. And she looks good. What do you think, Josh?
I think this is a flawless figure. The likeness to the actress, I think, is literally to me spot on, and even the guy's face. And I feel like it's like very hard to achieve the likeness because of the hand kind of getting in the way. But even the head accessory looks exactly like the other actor. The colors, I feel like they picked every brown correctly. I feel like the browns and the tans are kind of sometimes it's hard if you, especially if you're using browns and tans, things are not gonna like they're just gonna blend together and it's gonna look sloppy. But everything looks to be like cohesive. Man, they crushed it with this figure.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. So next up here, there's everything you're getting with the Cassandra Nova. Next up, we're getting Cowboy Pool, Cowboy Deadpool. This is fun, dude. Getting a little more of the side characters that just kind of randomly showed up at the end of that movie. This effect piece is fun. This is a spinning
That
gun
is a
effect piece.
that is a very cool effect piece. And just thinking about other cowboy figures that you have, like not only can you add that effect piece to other figures, but also you can get like a cowboy. Like imagine like when we get Cowboy Odious, right? You can get like the Overwatch Hasbro McCree, Cowboy
Hey,
Deadpool Odious together. That's a sick cowboy, like just like a fun little
little
wacky cowboy team. And yeah, like that accessory piece, man, that's gonna look sick. I think with the Odious figure or even your McCree.
I agree. I agree. Great little Cowboy Deadpool there. There's everything you're getting with him. Let's keep it going. Next up, we're getting a little more of a deluxe feast Deadpool with Dogpool as well. So this is like the opening scene Deadpool, where he's the bye scene. That comes with the Wolver or the Logan adamantium skull.
Yeah, the adamantium skeleton and pieces. And I think this is a really good, actually, re-release and deluxe set because this was a really good Deadpool figure to begin with, and if you haven't gotten it now, then it kind of paid to wait a little bit because now you can just get the deluxe with all these cool accessories, the nunchucks, the Wolverine claws that attach, the cute dog, man. The dog is I don't know what's going on with Marvel Legends with this wave. I think this whole wave, the likeness to the characters and the actors is like dead on. Like it's almost crazier that's even like better, I feel like, than imports. Like Legends, the 3D
Oh
print tech
yeah, yeah.
I feel like it has been improving. I don't know what's going on over there or like the scanning tech. I don't know what they're doing, but it's crazy good that it's like looking better than Mafex now.
Right.
And those freaking Hulk hands.
Whole cans.
Ah, that is such a cool accessory.
Yeah, just a very like.
Even though it wasn't even in the movie, right? It's just a fun accessory.
It's yeah, it wasn't in the movie. It's like a pseudo commentary, right? Like toy collectors probably have a pair of Hulk hands somewhere
Yeah,
at one point.
that's so Deadpool too. Yeah.
And that's very Deadpool, yeah. So this is cool. I might pick this Deadpool up. I don't have a movie version of Deadpool, just because I figured there's always some one of them. I was like, I'll get that one,
Yeah.
but I just never did.
No, I would recommend this figure to everyone, even over, to be honest, like just factoring in the sculpt, the paint apps, accessories, and the price. I think this is the best Deadpool figure over SH Figure Arts Deadpool figure and the Mafex, just because it scales better and it's just way cheaper, and you're just gonna get more bang for your buck than the Figure
Yeah,
Arts, which is gonna be tiny and like triple the price.
for sure. All right, next up, Blade. This one's cool, dude. Gotta have our boy Blade. Wesley Snipes coming in here from that movie, looking cool. I think they did a good job on the likeness. Like they got his eyes perfect because of the glasses as well. So and the tattoos.
Yeah, spot on likeness, and also I would like to shout out, I think, the person who posed this figure. Sometimes it really makes a big difference to selling and making the product one because I feel like they got all these pictures like are just still frames from the movie, and it's like, oh my gosh, like when you see this, like this is exactly the Blade I saw from the movie. You know,
Yeah, especially this shot, right? Like this is it's Blade.
all of them, dude. Like even when he's
Blade.
like turned to the back when he had that with the glasses. Yeah, I saw that in the movie for sure. That was in the movie.
So this is really cool. There's everything you're getting with him as well. Yeah, really fun.
Fire, man, dude.
Next up, Battle Damage Wolverine. Everyone was making their own customs of this. Now you can get that Battle Damage Wolverine. Great little repack here. Basically the same suit with some battle damage and then the bare arms, which this is how he spends most of the movie, so I like this version better.
And I've liked both looks from the movie. I thought both looks look cool, sleeveless and with the arms. But to be honest, the weathering on this actually really makes it, I think, worthwhile to get it. Because a lot of the times repacks or repaints are just, and they're just suckering in collectors that didn't get it, and then they're making collectors who bought it initially double dip, right? But I
Right.
don't think this is the case. I don't feel like I'm double dipping, especially
Mhm.
because it's the alternate look, and because of how much the weathering and paint apps that they added are changing this figure. Like it's a lot of dirtiness, and it looks really good. Like the dirting is not just like some sloppy paint that looks like they just doesn't look like it right, but this actually
Right.
sells the look that he's like been in battle. And you got some
Bullet
blood on the
holes, yeah.
arms.
Blood on the arms.
The only thing that's kind of missing, which like I feel like you could maybe make a custom and combine it, because to make it look more like the Jim Lee X-Men, because the one with the sleeves has these shoulder pads, right?
Yes,
But
yes.
then the sleeveless doesn't. You gotta add the shoulder pads with this. Then it's gonna look sick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then you got your look there. Cool thing though here too as well with this one, it comes with the grimacing head and the standard head. But if you pick up the first one, you have the unmasked head as well. So like I like that they didn't throw another unmasked head in here of Hugh Jackman. Now that can kind of have both and like get all sorts of
Yeah.
different looks.
100%, right? I think they're being very with both of the re-release Deadpool and this one. I feel like it just doesn't feel. I don't feel wronged. Sometimes I
Right.
feel wronged especially by Hasbro, where they make me double dip. I'm like, you son of a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you don't remember when they guys, you guys all remember when they released Spider-Man No Way Home 3 pack. We all
Oh,
got suckered into buying that, and then they released them all for the same price with the head sculpts. You know what I'm
with
saying?
the unmasked heads, yeah.
Yeah, with the unmasked set sculpts, and I was like, that like made me feel bad. But this one, it's like I don't feel bad because they're like I feel like they're catering to both. They're catering to like the people who didn't get it the first release, but also the people who did.
Yeah, it's a very different look as much as it is just the same character in the same movie. Next up, brown suit Wolverine. Even though he only shows up for a little bit, it is coming in here with the brown suit. Yeah, this gives me hope for like, are we gonna get an AOA Hugh Jackman? Are we gonna get the short king Hugh Jackman that was in the movie?
There's also that casino one. What was that one called?
Patch, yeah, Patch.
The patch one. But no, I am glad out of all those, this one was the coolest one. I think, and
Brown suit,
The
yeah.
AOA one too. And the AOA, I'll take the AOA one for sure. But this suit, when I saw this suit, like when it's doing the
The
Wolverine versus
Hulk,
Hulk,
yeah.
oh man, I'm so glad that we got this in action figure form. Thank God for that scene. That it just because one scene we're getting this amazing action figure. I think
Yeah,
because it's such a good blend of comic accuracy, but also a touch of realism.
I agree. Like they didn't overdo it. You know, sometimes
Uh,
with the Marvel stuff, they overdo it and just add a bunch of greeblies everywhere for no reason. This one keeps that like simple, more comic booky aesthetic. Yes, it is
mhm.
textured and stuff, but like all these lines are not like colored a different color. It's the brown
Yeah,
and yellow.
and to be
So
honest, I like that it's textured. Like
yeah, yeah,
I like what details they added. I actually do think it adds to the figure.
for sure, for sure. Yeah, so there's that brown suit. We'll see if we get other versions of Oh Hulk, dude. I like AOA or the Short King because that's that was hilarious.
Yeah, not only that, I just feel like this movie was so successful, and who doesn't love Deadpool and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine? Like both those characters, I think, are just like the top two. I think live action X Men, right to date. I don't think there's any other X Men people like more,
Yeah, no,
and
yeah,
for sure, right? And so like also to getting any Wolverine that appeared, and also I'll even take the more of the Deadpools, right? Like any more of the Deadpools beyond Cowboy Deadpool, just all those crazy Deadpools that
oh
appeared, right?
yeah,
Lady Deadpool
yeah.
to make that cool fight scene
That's
happen.
true. And next up here, X-23. We're getting Laura here, looking cool, looking like a got the claws out, punk rocker, the double sunglasses, the juggernaut helmet. Yeah, I think this looks great. My only gripe is they gave us two like stoic faces. Like this one could have easily been like more like a yelling face with the windswept hair. But overall, I think decent figure.
Yeah, I agree with you. I feel like she definitely was stoic for the most part in the movie, but there was definitely a lot of scenes when she was fighting where she was like, "Yeah," you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I 100% they should have done that just to differentiate it a little bit better. But overall, the figure, I think, especially that shot where they have her with the backpack, I think the backpack on the back looks really good, and that's really hard to achieve, especially because if you think about it, it's the plastic body. There's the vest overlay to kind of create the shirt look, the overshirt look, plus
Yeah.
the backpack. And yeah, it looks a little bulky, but for how many layers that are going on, I thought it would look worse. I feel like they did what like the best they could like with this because it looks pretty clean to me. Like it
Mhm.
doesn't look like things are bunching up too terribly. Now, I will say the likeness is good. but it's like 99%. I feel like the other ones, I was like I was blown away with the Wesley Snipes one and the bald lady. I was
Cassandra Nova.
Yeah, Cassandra Nova. I feel like those ones were 100% I was like, "What the crap? This is better than Mayfix." But with this one, it could also be just due to the actress, because I think sometimes that happens. I don't think it's the 3D print tech. I think in some cases, certain people have very unique faces and face proportions where it's just hard to transfer into such a tiny 1/12 scale figure because
Yeah,
she's there, but there's something like a little off for me. I don't know.
I agree. Daphne Keene has a very weird face, and
Unique
that's
face. Yeah.
due to like her lineage and stuff. But like, yeah, they just have unique faces.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it going here. That wraps up the wave for the Deadpool and Wolverine. Wave two, they're giving us a deluxe Ghost Rider here with his. This is like the old version of Ghost Rider with the blue and the red bike. This is fun, man. This is cool. It's that Ghost Rider body. Cool little translucent head there. Flamed on head. But yeah, the red bike is I think the selling point for me personally.
Yeah, I think this is a really iconic kind of color scheme for Ghost Rider. I feel like everybody loves the black and gray one. That's my preference. But
Yeah.
also this one I think is well needed. Right, we needed this blue and red and white one. The flame effects look good. The bike looks good, and it's just a good alternative because kind of Mezco made one already in this color scheme.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Mezco it's like $250, and this is probably gonna retail what 60
I'm probably, yeah,
something like on
60,
there.
70, right?
Yeah,
I was actually looking at that Mezco one because I think Big Bad had it like
yeah, it's
discounted
been on
pretty.
sale.
It's
Yeah,
been on sale, right? So I was
yeah.
like, oh, it's tempting, right?
I think
You
it's like
can buy,
50% off. I think it's like 125, 150. It's on a
right?
pretty big discount. Yeah,
And I was like tempted, but then we got the Marvel Legends coming in, and that bike's gonna be a lot more durable than a Mezco. So,
yeah.
all right, next up, we're getting a Kitty Pride and Colossus 2-pack from the Astonishing X-Men team. So we've gotten Beast, Psych, Storm.
Emma
Sorry, not
Frost.
Storm, Emma, and Wolverine. That's the team, buddy. That's the
Yeah.
Astonishing X-Men team right there.
Yeah, this
So
is just what I ordered. I remember we were talking about this. We're like, we need a Colossus and Kitty,
yeah,
especially they were so good in that comic. So,
yeah,
uh,
they're kind of like the
really,
focal point, right?
yeah, really well done. I love the astonishing suits. I feel like
Yeah,
they're modern, but they still have that classicness to it. We get Lockheed. Now, I will say the Kitty Pride head sculpt, it's good, but I don't know. I don't really like it that much. I feel like she looks a little kind of old, kind of like what's that girl, Maggie Gyllenhaal? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but she looks a little old. Like the eyes, I think the eyes are a little bit too far apart, like Maggie Gyllenhaal.
okay,
But I do like that you're getting two unique, very unique head sculpts, right? Two different looks. I feel like this one looks a
yeah,
lot better than Kitty. Like she looks like the appropriate age here. The other one kind of just looks like an older lady.
yeah. I agree. The ponytail look is more Kitty for sure.
Yeah.
But nice that you're getting two head sculpts. That's fun. All right, next up, and then we're looking at Colossus here. And it is his normal like look that we've gotten this version, this color scheme at least before. He doesn't have the finned out knees, which is more of
Or
like
the
the
shoulder
giant.
pauldrons.
Yeah, that's more giant sized X Men, right? But single elbows with double pinless knees, so there is an upgrade there as well. And I can't remember what the articulation is in the torso. I believe it's a hinge, not this
Mm,
ball. So that's nice. That's also hopefully that's an upgrade. And we're also getting the little
yeah,
caps in here. I wouldn't call it a butterfly, but it does allow for a little more articulation.
yeah. I think one thing to note, because I think this is a phenomenal two pack, I'm definitely gonna buy this, but a lot of people were commenting that the Kitty Pride articulation is definitely outdated, right? We've seen Warbird, we've seen Miss Marvel, where it has kind of the double jointed in the torso, and here we're kind of just getting that single jointed. I feel like Kitty could have used that. I feel like Kitty could have used that extra hinge in that stomach.
That that Warbird articulation is the best. That's like the Spider-Man articulation, right? It's just yeah, we definitely need to be seeing that more and more. Who knows when they were producing this though? So, but yeah, there's that two pack, man.
Well, it could have been. I don't think it could have been before, like the Captain Marvel. Maybe I don't think that's a really old figure now. Oh, the Warbird, that
Kitty
Warbird,
Kitty
right?
is smaller though than Warbird, so
Yeah,
maybe it's a
yeah, yeah,
size
yeah.
thing. I don't know.
Maybe yeah, it didn't fit because her torso is too small.
But there's everything you're getting here. I love the grimacing head from Colossus. Love that ponytail look here, and finish out the astonishing X-Men team, man.
And one thing I will say is, I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments, but does the metal look metalier? Like, I don't know if they're blasting it with like a really good light, and then they're just taking the time to make the plastic and paint reflect really well. But if you look at this metal, like look at his biceps and thighs, you're getting that really bright white, but also you're getting that dark reflection that sometimes you get with metal, right? You can see that really dark
Yeah,
gray spots.
yeah.
So like the metal is really selling me. Like this does not look like the Jim Lee Colossus that we got. I just feel like that metal was very just like paint-esque. This really looks like a different metallic paint I think they might be using. Or they're doing really good photography.
The metal paint is metaling.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, it does look good though. All right, next up, just in time for Valentine's Day, we're getting a I Love You 3000 Iron Man, and it is a Valentine's Day edition. Now, has Marvel Legends done these like holiday editions before, or is that just a Star Wars thing?
No, it's just a Star Wars team thing, and so, like, a Star Wars team kind of invented it, and the Marvel team now is adopting it, right? Because it's just I mean, I would assume the Black Series team has found some success with it because it's
Yeah,
probably one of the longer running gimmicks that they have. Because if you look at the Holocom, we haven't got a new Holocom figure in quite a while. I think the Holocom's dead. Same thing with the Carbonized collection, right? But the holiday figures from the Black Series team is going now for I think 3 or 4 years. And so I think the Legend seems like okay, well, this is a gimmick that people actually vibe with because it's just fun. It's you don't have to. It doesn't kind of ruin anybody's collection if you don't have it, right? It's not essential.
yeah.
And so this is I guess this is cool, but I can definitely see people getting angry at this, right? Because it's like but also, like, why would you get angry? Because you don't have to buy it, right? Like, for me, this is, like, cool to look at, but do I wanna buy this? No, but I don't have to buy it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. Like, I've never understood why we get mad over toys. But yeah, Iron Man for your Gila, get her a I Love You 3000 so she can really love
Well, no, you know what would be cool, though, if your girl knew you were a collector, right? And then she got you this, right?
you. Ah,
Then
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what
yeah.
this is for. I think this would be really good, like but the also to, like,
For
you'd
the
have to have somebody like, your
ladies.
partner would have the wherewithal to know that this is
This
out
is
there,
even out. Yeah, that's true.
But, yeah, but that would be cool. I think if somebody's gonna that's gonna happen to somebody, right? But, yeah, it'd be cool for a collector to get this as, like, a gift, right?
Listen, friends, get this episode, play it to your just have it play in the background, let your Gila watch it,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
she
What is
now she
what does
knows.
every collector want for Valentine's Day? Not no flowers, not no
No,
box of
no.
chocolates. We want the Iron Man 3000.
I love you 3000. She can even write in there. They can even write in there for you. All right. Let's keep it going here. Next up, we're getting Marvel's Abomination. Getting that bath back out there and a new paint job and a new head sculpt. So this looks fun. This is that cool, I believe the Gamerverse Abomination.
Correct, yeah, they're using the Gamerverse Abomination with kind of more a comic accurate head sculpt, right? Because the Gamerverse was like a bald guy with no fins, right? And I feel like
Oh yeah, yeah.
such a terrible call for the Gamerverse because Abomination is the fins. If he's one thing, he's those fins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you got to have those fins. So I actually do like this. I feel like the Gamerverse Abomination body was really good. Like I feel like it had the right
Yeah.
amount of detail. It was not overdone. And to finally get it now with a more comic accurate head, I think this is the coolest Abomination to date, probably.
I agree. And I have all of the bath pieces besides the head. I never got that head.
No way.
Yeah, it was
That's
from a
funny.
random guy. So this is perfect for me because then it has this like mutation changing head sculpt as well. So boom, I
Mhm.
can put this on the other Abomination, and I got both versions of
Nice,
Abomination.
yeah, or even the 2 other head sculpts, right? There comes with 3 head
Y-
sculpts total, so you can have,
Yeah,
like, 2 different Abominations.
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be picking this one up myself. I think I agree with you. It's a cool looking Abomination. I love that figure in the first place. So fills up my Abomination head that I needed. All right, last up here, we're getting Marvel's Grizzly. This is the Amazing Spider-Man villain, Grizzly. It's a big old dude. Looks like the Ursa Major body with the new head
Yeah.
sculpt. But yeah, dude, big old bear. Let's go.
Yeah, it looks cool, right? The Ursa Major was just a phenomenal figure, and I think it is very cool for collectors maybe that didn't build this figure or like what would be cool the opposites like that situation that happened to you with Abomination. Imagine somebody just bought the one figure that came with the Ursa Major head. Bro, buy this, and then you have Marvel's Grizzly and Ursa Major you with a simple head
Right.
swap, right? You just now need to go on eBay and buy the Ursa Major head. Ursa Major heads are going up on eBay as I speak right now.
The accessories are really cool too, man. The little money bag here with the gold bricks. This is good for like Dio and photography. Just has this in the background, dude. You can get
For
your
sure. Very versatile. I feel like you could this would be really cool with any, thugs with Spider-Man, you know?
with your
Spider-Man
Gomez too.
always saving things. Yeah.
You know, your Tangerine out here stealing money.
Yes.
It's fun, man. It's fun. All right, well, I'll go ahead and wrap up the Marvel Legends fan stream. Josh, if you could pick one, which one is yours that you have to get?
To be honest with you, I'm very impressed with this Marvel Legends output here. Like, I feel like there wasn't really the only dud I feel like is the I Love You 3000 Wolverine. I mean, not Wolverine, Iron Man. I feel like that's the only one that wasn't for me. Everything else was fire. They came out with some heat. The if I could pick one, dude, I think I would have to pick the Deadpool and Wolverine wave. Nah, just kidding. No, seriously though, I think I'll go with. I gotta give it to the Colossus and Kitty Astonishing X-Men two pack. Two pack. I gotta get the two pack. Number one priority.
All right. All right. Number one priority. For me, I'm going to give it to the Deadpool Deluxe. I again, like I don't have a Deadpool in my collection from the movies, and I think that fills that hole perfectly. And that scene is so iconic with the "Bye Bye Bye" and sync song, right? And they did a really good job. Yeah, that whole wave, man. I'm excited to see Wave 3 because most of those
Right.
have
It's
already
gotta be.
sold out on Big Bad, but
Yeah.
they'll come back
It's
around.
probably like gonna be like Gambit, right? Maybe another Deadpool, maybe like Ladypool, right? It could be
Lady
Gambit, Ladypool.
Electra,
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Finally complete the Void team, right?
yeah,
And then
exactly.
maybe like and maybe like the AOA Wolverine,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That
yeah.
would be a solid wave. Gambit, Electra, AOA Wolverine, and Lady Deadpool.
Nice. And maybe even like some of the other villains too, like Pyro. That'd be fun.
Oh, and also we need freaking yeah, Pyro would be sick. I'll take that.
Johnny
No, I
Blaze.
would love
Yeah.
nice guy pool. Nice pool.
Oh, nice pull, dude. Yeah,
Nice
nice
pull for sure.
pull.
We need nice
Yeah,
pull
we need
with
a
the
nice pull.
With the Ryan Reynolds blonde head sculpt. You know.
Yeah, the long hair. All right, friends. Well, let us know down below your pick of the week. And as always, keep collecting, keep playing, and may the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.